Good morning, YouTube. Well, we had some technical difficulties yesterday. I did most of my recording on my GoPro, and the audio didn't record, except for one clip. I don't know. Maybe my GoPro's too old. I don't think so, though. I'm using a Hero 3 Silver, but I don't think it's too old. I think it loses connection somewhere. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But I'm not taking that chance today.
Straight on Ramsey I-74 West.
Yes, ma'am. Today we are recording on the phone, and I've already tested it to make sure that I was getting audio, and it'll be a little bit easier because I can check the video throughout the day and make sure the audio was recording. Yeah. So
57.7 miles ahead, take ramp to exit 94B.
yeah. So we're headed to Minnesota, and I'll fill you in on it later on. What all happened yesterday. And also, random fact of the day is coming up. So stay tuned. Let's go. So we're currently going around Indianapolis. So yeah, yesterday was a little disappointing. I get all my video done, record video all day long, thinking I got everything right, get it imported into the laptop, get to editing, and I'm like, where's my audio? I'm like, are you kidding me, man? Jesus. Luckily, I had bonus footage from earlier in the week. Yay. So, I got dropped off yesterday, and let me go back a minute. We're gonna go back a minute, okay? Excuse me. Yesterday morning, I get up and I've got a message asking me to call a fleet manager named Chad. So I did, and he asked me if I could repower a load for a gentleman that was going to Minnesota. We were going to be in the same area, and he was going to be, several hundred miles away from home on Friday when this load needed to be dropped off. And since I'm staying out for the weekend, which I decided to do, I said, sure, why not? So I get dropped off yesterday, right on time. And then I get over to the pilot and pick this load up. Well, I still had lots of time on my clock. I still had a good 5 hours of drive time, because I had not used hardly any of it, I was only about 5 hours away from my drop-off yesterday afternoon. So I get over there, still got time on my clock, and we call in to Extended and ask them to switch the loads over, because he was getting an empty and I was getting his load. And they said, sure, give us a few minutes. Well, an hour and a half later, I finally get the job to pull this down the road. I was not leaving. It was already almost 8 o'clock at night at Eastern time. I knew I wasn't going to find a spot, so I just sat right where I was at and left this morning. So yeah, I was had an easy day yesterday, but I talked about some stuff, which I'm going to talk about today. But at the moment, we're moving on down the road. Let's go. Yep, we're still driving. So yesterday was my 1 year anniversary with Maverick. Not my 1 year solo, but my 1 year signing papers to actually be an employee of Maverick, which was awesome. They sent me a message saying congratulations and thank you for your service. Appreciate it. And I should have a raise on my check this week. How fast you going there, Nissan? Get out the way, man. Which all that was awesome. I'm still enjoying the job. I really am. Scenery changes every day. You have weeks like this week where you're driving most of it, which is awesome. I mean, it's not hard work, trust me. I mean, there's hard things about it, but they don't last very long. And the securement and loading and unloading and unsecuring and stuff like that, it's minimal. It really is. I'm sure there are people out there that have difficulty with it, and every now and then, like yesterday, I lounged around all morning and then drove all afternoon, and then I had to get out and move chains and stuff like that. And by the time I was done moving all the chains and stuff, yeah, my lower back was like, excuse me, what you doing there, buddy? So but yeah, I'm enjoying it. When I was in retail management, I enjoyed what I did, but it became really monotonous and just it just wore on you. I got tired of it. By the time I get tired of this, it may be retirement time. Who knows? I don't know. But we're 66 miles from our cutoff. We're going to skirt around Chicago and head on up to Minnesota. Stay tuned for random fact of the day. And I got more talking to do later. Let's go. So, most of us know that birds that fly in a V pattern, like geese or ducks or something like that, they can fly a little further because they switch out that front bird when the front bird gets tired. They switch out for another bird, and then they cut through the air, right? I did not know that they could fly up to 70% further by doing that. That's amazing. 70%. Jesus. You gotta love nature. We just stopped for our break. We had 30 minutes on the clock, which is awesome. Well, we've got 300 and, let me see, 357 miles to go. We're going to gain back a few hours. We'll gain back 4 hours and 7 minutes. We'll get pretty close tonight. That'll be all right. 4 hours. Let's see. That puts me stopping at about 5:30. decent, because up here in the north, it is hard to find parking. Yeah, so no telling what they're going to send me to do tomorrow. Who knows? But it'll be a weekend load going off somewhere. That'll be fine. I'm going to go eat lunch. It is time to get back on the road. But first, we're going to go over here and get a little fuel. And then we'll head out. As soon as the traffic stops coming through here. Dang. Oh, we are deep into Wisconsin. Heck yeah. Man, we've gone through Kentucky, Indiana, Illinois. Now we're into Wisconsin. Might even get into Minnesota tonight. I don't know. We've still got 2 hours and 10 minutes of drive time left, so we'll get another 100 miles down the road at least, I would think. People get right in front of me, then slow down. What the hey, man? God. Jesus. That's been a really smooth day today. It's looked like it's going to rain most of the day, and then it didn't. Just no rain whatsoever. And I'm coming up on the Wisconsin Dells. Anybody been to the Wisconsin Dells? I've never been. I've heard a lot about it, but I've never been to the Wisconsin Dells. If you've been, leave a comment down below. Tell me what it's all about. Especially on that 70s show you heard about the West. Oh, we're going to the Wisconsin Dells. Oh my God. 19 miles. It's like the Branson of the North or something like that, right? Leave a comment down below. Hit that subscribe button too. Man, we're at 655, I think it was, when I looked this morning. Hit that 650 mark. Now on to 700. It is Social Blade is predicting I'm going to hit 1,000 right at the end of the year. If you're watching and you've not subscribed, help me get there. That's my goal for the end of the year is 1,000 subscribers. Help me get there. Hit that subscribe button for me. Also, the other day, I downloaded Power Director for my laptop, and I actually paid for it instead of just using the free version. So you might notice that the little Power Director watermark has gone away on yesterday's video and then on today's video. and it's given me some more features to use, better music to use. I can go on to Shutterstock or iStock or something like that and use stuff on there, which is, I hope, will enhance my videos a little bit. But anyway, let's get down the road. Let's go. And we're done for the day. So we did 623 miles. I stopped with 43 minutes left on my clock because I checked the next place to stop after this Flying J was like 40 something miles down the road, and that was going to put me over my time. So that leaves us 2 hours and 20 minutes or so to drive in the morning. We'll have to get up at we've got to be there by 7, so I need to leave here about 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock in the morning. That'll give me 3 hours to get there, run into any problems or whatever. There's a fly in here. What the heck? But all in all, a pretty good day of driving. Just driving. Hit a little bit of rain. Just probably 10 miles down the road. Not much. Got a little bit of spots on my windshield, but no big deal. But yeah, it was a good day. Hit that subscribe button for me. I'll see you tomorrow.